Tinder put out a dating dictionary to help old people hit on young people. We're going to look at some of these words. Right after Luke Combs. 15 seconds left of going, gone. And then dating words. That's Luke Combs with Going, Gone on 101.1 KRMD. It is 9:10. I'm Mason in the morning, broadcasting live on the radio, on YouTube, and on Facebook. You can watch live inside the studio. Today, we are talking about Tinder and their new dating dictionary. Did you hear about this? Yeah, it's a dating dictionary to help old people, hit on younger people. Sound good? It's quite the deal. I gotta say, just looking through some of the words here, I'm glad I am not dating. I have been married for quite a while. I do not want to get back out there. I do not want to start over. For any of you who are trying to start over after a divorce or whatever has happened and you're out there dating, maybe you're just still going through it. Maybe you've never been married and you're just, still trying the Tinder online thing. I hope this helps. That's all I can say. Because if I were doing this and this is what people were saying, I would have no clue what they're saying. Honestly, I just a few of the words that I've looked at make me feel like I live in another world and it's a totally different language. I mean, some of them sound so stupid. I will tell you that. Some of them sound ridiculously stupid that I feel like if I was going to try to date somebody and they used that word, that might be a red flag right there. And I couldn't go any further. But yeah, there was a big poll done, and 62% of people between the ages of 18 and 25 feel like they speak a completely different language from their parents, especially when it comes to dating. And so we have these words in the new Tinder dating dictionary that will help you understand what the young daters are saying. So if you're trying to date somebody younger, you got to learn these words. And there's a lot of them, but we'll just go through a few of them. Like a situationship. Do you know what a situationship is? Oh, for Pete's sake. It's when it's more than a hookup, but not exclusive. You needed a new word for that? We're dating. Isn't that what it is? You're calling it a situationship. When it's more than a hookup, but not exclusive. We're dating. That would have been the words that I would have used. Kids these days, it's a situationship. How about a daterview? Do you know what a daterview is? They say when the date is more like an interview than a date. That one's kind of fun. That's a kind of a cool word, daterview, especially if you're ripping on somebody for doing it. We went on a daterview instead of a date. He kept asking me questions about what I do for a living, how much I make, where I grew up, what my dad does for a living. A textlationship. Do you guys know what a textlationship is? That's when you text all the time, but rarely meet up in person. Why would you want a textlationship? I don't understand that. Please don't text me. I don't like being texted. I don't do it unless you have to. Talk to me. And especially if I'm dating somebody, you're having a real relationship just over text. That feels like you might be dating a weirdo in a basement. I guess you're supposed to know who they are before you do that kind of thing. So I hope so. Ick's an easy one. Anything that is a turnoff. This is from the Tinder dictionary for dating. Yeah. Telling old people what the young people are trying to say to you. Cushioning. This one's interesting. Cushioning. If somebody says they're cushioning, that means they're keeping people in their back pocket just in case the person they're dating doesn't work out. They say it's similar to another word called benching. You might hear someone describe those people as next on deck. That's cushioning, which is crazy. Kitten fishing. See, all these words, I would have no clue. I am so glad I'm not dating right now. Kitten fishing. They say it's not catfishing where you pretend to be someone else. It's a scaled back version of catfishing, kitten fishing. It's where you tweak or embellish things about yourself. Couldn't you just call that tweaking or embellishing things about yourself rather than kitten fishing? For dating. This is affordable dates. We needed a word for that. Instead of just cheap date, could have worked just fine, wouldn't it? I think so. Dry texter. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Someone who writes boring text and doesn't use emojis. I am a dry texter. Even when I do put in an emoji, I feel like it's a joke. Like I'm kidding. If I put an emoji in there, I'm trying to be ironic. And I don't even know if it comes off. I am a dry texter right there. And then they have abbreviations here. This one is an ONS, and this one's an OTP. Do you guys know what those are? From the Tinder dictionary for dating, ONS is short for one night stand. And OTP is short for one true pairing? The heck is that? One true pairing? They're saying that's the perfect couple? Blah. These are gross. These make me want to throw up. I would dump you for telling me that you were an OTP. The one true pairing? Gross. What a disgusting way to talk about it. Makes me want to vomit. What's a sneaky link? I have no idea. Do you know what a sneaky link is? If you're just tuning in, this is the Tinder dictionary they just put out to help old people like me understand what young people are saying about dating. A sneaky link is two people who hook up a lot but keep it secret. Can you just call that hooking up a lot and keeping it secret? Sneaky link? The heck is that? Eco dumping. All right. Ending a date because someone's not committed enough to environmental causes. Oh, that's hilarious. Eco dumping. Is that a real thing? Have you ever been eco dumped? Friendtroduction. Gosh, they're just... I'm thinking the kids these days are just dingbats. When you meet someone's friends for the first time, it's a friendtroduction. Love bombing. When you come on too strong at the start of a relationship, when both people do it, it can lead to a turbo relationship. There's another word. Love bombing can lead to turbo relationships. A sober first kiss. Is that a sober first kiss? The first time you both kiss sober. A Sunday test. Testing how compatible you are by hanging out on a Sunday and doing nothing. Gosh, I don't even know if I could get through any more of these. Let's see. Zombieing. When someone who ghosted you pops back up on your DMs. Main character energy. When you focus on your own needs and don't waste time on people who aren't good enough. What? Hard lunch. When you post a first official photo as a couple. Oh, hard launch. Hard launch. That's the word. I'm sorry, guys. And finally, Riz. R-I-Z-Z. Short for charisma. Oh, just say charisma. Oh. So glad I'm not dating. That's the Tinder dictionary. If you need it, go to Tinder and pull it up. Sad. He's got so much Riz. Ashley. Adam, Ashley. You got a lot of Riz, man. I know. I've seen you. I've seen you on stage singing. You got a lot of Riz.